Lightning and the thunder. Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you very, very much. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing, especially if you love sneakers. You are in the right place. You are in good hands. You're going to see a lot of sneakers on this channel. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Mr. Foamer Simpson. When I am not here, I am over there frolicking around on those other platforms. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button. It really does go a long way, helps the channel continue to grow, lets us know what kind of content you want to see, etc., etc. The last thing I want to mention is uncivilizedstore.com. Buckets, who is behind the camera, and myself, we have a clothing brand. Uncivilizedstore.com is where we sell said clothing. We got a bunch of cool pieces on the website right now. All quantities are limited, so most of the time, once something is gone, it's gone. So we'll put a link in the description of this video. You can go peruse around. You can go check things out at your convenience, and I think that's it, Buckets. All the formalities out of the way. Wax on, wax off. Ready to go.
Ready to go.
3, 2, 1, bang, bang. This is the Air Jordan 4 Thunder. These are supposed to release May 13th at a price point of $210. Now, this is a pair I was pretty excited to get in hand. Gotta say thank you to the good people over at Kicks Are For Us, which is where I grabbed this pair from. They are a local sneaker shop down here in the Tampa area. Appreciate them looking out as always. It's a pair that a lot of you have been asking to see. You know, we are men of the people. We certainly try to bring you the reviews that you want to watch and the sneakers that you're excited about. And so here they are, or here it is. Right out of the box, initial reaction, first impression, you really can't go wrong with the Jordan 4. There's something about this yellow, though, that just pops so nicely against that black background. I love it. Right when you open the box, bam, that yellow hits you. Now, I guess you can't call this colorway a classic per se, right, Buckets?
Well, it's not an OG.
Not an OG, but it is a very highly regarded sneaker, very high esteemed colorway is what I'm gonna call it.
Distinguished.
Very distinguished, so I says to the guy. It's definitely a pair that I appreciate. And I never had the original pair that dropped back in 2006. Then they released again in 2012. I wanna say, if memory serves correct, it was around Christmas time. We did have a pair of those, Buckets.
We did have a pair of those.
And now we have these, which, by the way, is why we always say, if you miss on a pair of Jordans, don't worry about it too much. Don't stress yourself out, because very likely they are going to be retroing at some point in the future. Now, I'm not mad at it because, like I said, this is a pair that I dig. I will say I like the lightning colorway a little bit more personally, but these are still very dope. Bucket, you more of a lightning guy, more of a thunder guy?
Lightning and the thunder. Lightning is the answer.
Okay, I agree. I should also mention there was a new version of these last year. It was the Red Thunder. Those were pretty cool as well. I've come to the realization that I also just really love the Jordan 4. Buckets, we've talked about this a lot. I always consider myself a little bit more of a Jordan 3 fellow, a little more of a Jordan 3 lad. But when I think about it, I really only wear a couple pairs of threes, and I got a lot of fours. Maybe I need to come to grips with the fact that maybe I am a Jordan 4 over a Jordan 3 guy. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I love Excuse me.
I love
the Jordan 3. I think the Jordan 4 is objectively better. So
Okay.
welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club. All right. So you're saying you did it first?
I definitely did it first.
Fair enough. Listen, my only issue with the Jordan 4 buckets, we're talking about the good, we got to probably also mention some of the negatives. I've always had a problem with the comfort on the Jordan 4. I don't know if it's just my foot. I know it's a Jordan Retro. I know it's not going to be the coziest thing ever, but I have been wearing the Nike SB Jordan 4 Pine Greens every day. Buckets, you can confirm.
I can confirm.
A much more comfortable Jordan 4 than these are. They made a couple tweaks. We talked about it. Some of you may have seen that review. We talked about it in that review, but just a lot more comfortable than these are on feet. But I guess it's a small price to pay to be fly, to feel good. You lace these up, you put them on your feet. It's the Jordan effect.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely the Jordan effect. And I don't think that a lot of retros are comfortable.
That's true, but for me, and everybody's foot is different, for me, the Jordan 4 has been one of the least comfortable Jordan Retro models. That's just for me.
I understand.
There it is. I'm doing a lot of talking. We should probably dive into the details, although there's really not too much to discuss. Kind of what you see is what you get. You've got this really short black nubuck on most of the upper. And then, of course, the bright yellow hits. Such a good mix, that black and yellow. You see it on the netting, the yellow that is, or behind the netting, I should say. You've got it on the lace cages as well. A little bit on the flight patch that is stitched into the middle of the tongue here. Also on the midsole, which is my favorite part. I don't know why, it just is. I love that black and yellow midsole. I love how it looks. Super plain heel tab. You've got the Jumpman logo, as you can see. You've got a black ankle liner, but the back of the tongue is actually yellow, and you can see the upside down Air Jordan branding as well. Classic Jordan 4 vibes. The outsole is mostly black. You've got the one hit of yellow up front and the little Jumpman logo in the middle. Like I said, there's nothing too crazy going on. There's not a ton to discuss. It's a black and yellow Jordan 4. The Jordan Retro recipe, it's pretty simple most of the time. You take a super classic Jordan silhouette, you color block them pretty simple, and you really can't go wrong. You lace them up. Like I said, buckets, it's the Jordan effect. You just feel good in them.
For sure.
Even when they're not the coziest, they just do it for you. And then when you have a pair like this too, that gets a little, I feel like these different colorways almost get like these little followings around them, right? And then when they retro, that same following or group of people, plus maybe it extends a little bit more, is really excited about them.
Absolutely.
Like if you never saw these in 2006 and you're just seeing them now, you might dig them, but I guess that's nostalgia.
That's nostalgia.
That's a little nostalgia. It's a really nice sneaker. They're good. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I should mention? I guess the quality and the craftsmanship, we should talk about that, especially because this is a little bit of an early preview. I'll say they're both okay. It's nothing that's gonna blow your mind. It's nothing that's gonna blow your socks off. Again, that's not really why people are buying Jordan Retros. That's not really part of the recipe. Not to keep bringing them up, the Nike SB pair, definitely better quality than these, but also different materials. So maybe it's not even fair to compare them. I'll say standard. I'll say average, buckets. But scale of 1 to 10, you know, we got to do it. 1 to 10, what's it going to be? I know a lot of people, this is like a grail sneaker or a grail colorway for a lot of people. I'm not quite that high on them. I'll give them an 8.7 out of 10. You can maybe even round it up to a 9, but I'll go 8.7 because I am bigger on the Lightning, like I said. What are you going with? You're going to be a little below me, I'm guessing.
I'm going to go 7.
7 out of 10, that's a little low for these, bro.
I don't think so.
Give me your thoughts.
To me, there is none of that nostalgia. Like, yeah,
Okay.
we had them in...
Doesn't bring you back to 06.
No, I mean, we had them in 2013. They were cool.
2012, I think.
2012, okay, apologies. You know, we had them in that time period.
Yeah.
In that range.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're nice. I like them, but they're not like blowing my mind or anything.
They don't blow your mind. They don't blow your socks off. I think the phrase, I said blow your socks off, a little weird. I think it's knock your socks off. So these don't knock your socks
No.
off. Fair enough. So 7 from you, 8.7 from me. Leave a comment below. Let us know, how do you feel about these? Are you excited about them? Not so much. Thunder versus lightning, lightning versus thunder, Jordan 4 versus Jordan 3. I got nothing else really. Buckets, anything to add?
Lightning and the thunder.
There you go. So I said to the guy.
Thank you.
Who's got the freaking? Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana, same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new stinger for your head top. I got nothing else. Buckets, you got nothing else. We are